Recently, funders, policymakers, leaders, and practitioners from around the country came to Portland, Oregon on a study tour to learn more about Multnomah County Schools Uniting Neighborhoods, or SUN Community Schools system. SUN is on the leading edge of a growing national community schools movement devoted to providing children and youth with a range of supports and opportunities that lead to student learning, stronger families, and healthier communities.
For us, and some of you may have seen this cartoon, we found this when we were doing some of our early system building work, and we thought it was the perfect visual representation of what we were trying to do. So there's a little guy, and he's carrying all this baggage of the barriers that keep him from coming to school ready to learn, and asking if somebody could help him with them. And for us, this was really the best representation of, here's what we do as the community partners. We come in and we help pick up that baggage so that the kids and families can get there, they're ready, they're healthy, and the teachers can actually do their job, which is to teach. A SUN community school for us is a school where the school and the partners from across the community, in our case that's the city and county, but it's also the local church, the neighbors, the local businesses, the youth and the parents, are coming together to educate and support kids and to create collective impact.
What we call the SUN service system is an aligned system of care, providing social and support services for youth and families that lead to educational success and self-sufficiency. We in Multnomah County view the SUN service system as an anti-poverty strategy, believing that education is, the key milestone to getting out of poverty. So it's a long-term approach, and it's also about prevention. If we can promote positive outcomes, we can prevent risky behaviors from being engaged in, and therefore kids are going to stay in school and hopefully succeed in school and in life.
Through my SUN community school, I was able to start a leadership group to help other youth in my school who didn't feel the same way as the student government voice their opinions, which was really important. So it left us feeling empowered and hopeful in our school system to be able to share our voices and
happening.
As an equity strategy, SUN serves some of the most vulnerable kids and families, students of color, and those living in poverty. Last year, 80% of over 19,000 children served qualified for free and reduced lunch. 70% were children of color, and 21% were English language learners. The latest results of SUN's collective impact are impressive. 74% of students met state benchmarks or growth targets in reading. 80% increased reading scores and 81% in math. SUN students' average score gains were equal to or higher than expected in a majority of grades.
I would say we've been collecting data to try and understand what the impact of SUN is, and we've seen significant impact on student achievement for students who are are receiving SUN services in their school. And it not only student achievement gains, so roughly our reading gains, you'll see an 80% achievement rate for our reading and 81% for math, which is significantly higher than for our students overall. So that's been an achievement impact. Attendance rates, we're looking at 94% plus for students who are part of the SUN system, which both is greater than our district average, but also greater than the state average. So kids actually being in school, kids moving from one grade level to the next, a higher percentage of kids that actually go from one grade level to the next successfully. And then we've had a couple individual stories like Lane Middle School, which was one of our schools on not meeting average early progress, so AYP failure status. It's been one of the few schools in the state that moved out of that status and has been recognized for achievement gains, and it's got a SUN partner, and they credit the SUN partnership as being part of that success story.
For information and resources on community schools, visit www.communityschools.org. For information on the SUN Community Schools in Multnomah County, visit www.sunschools.org.